It is about 85 degrees right now. We've got clear skies, maybe a few clouds moving in later this afternoon, but for the most part, forecast looks good and not much wind, so shouldn't be many waves kicking up too much because of the weather. Might be a few boats out getting close to the weekend, but actually got a day off. We may be able to get away from a few people, so we're gonna try to take advantage of it. But for diving, looks like water clarity just from walking down here. The water actually is going to be pretty clear. Water depth looks like maybe a little bit shallower than it was several days ago. We were staying around 25 to 27 feet on some brush tops, so we may have to move locations depending on if the water dropped or not, because I think the thermocline's probably still going to be around 27 feet, and that seems to be where all the fish are hanging out. So we'll get out here, probably start off a couple places that we normally dive and see how consistent it is, and if it has changed, we'll get on the map and just try to find some different brush piles and move locations. So looks like it's going to be an awesome day. Man, awesome first dive. Saw several white bass, a few stripers couldn't get a shot at, but got 3 pretty good walleyes, so can't complain about that. Visibility was a little bit rough down there, about 23 feet, 24 feet. That's where I ended up shooting them, and hopefully it clears up a little bit. Sun's still not completely up yet to give us a good viz light, but we're going to keep moving. We're probably going to still try to focus around that 20 to 25 foot range and see what we can find. Won't be able to shoot any more walleye because I'm tagged out, but gonna keep moving around. Dude, look at these flies. They're terrible right now. Guess it cooled off and they're chasing the boat. So, all right, let's move on to the next spot. All right, just had a kind of a slow dive. Jumped down, saw a couple of stripers, ended up shooting one, and then a few black bass, but they were definitely below the length limit, so just kind of cool to let them swim around, look at some of the structure down there. But wasn't a very exciting dive. Moving over to a different spot, probably going to get a shot at maybe a couple white bass. Usually you do see an occasional walleye, and then sometimes you see some rough fish like drum, carp, things like that. So we'll jump down here, see what we can find, see if there's any decent black bass on the brush top, and then just keep moving. Definitely some people starting to show up out here on the lake, but not too bad yet, and the weather's still perfect, so we'll see what we see.
Something at the bottom.
Well, I think when we both shot, it started stirring it up. Huh?
I got my finger in his mouth. I couldn't get my finger out.
What's the so you got yeah. So I think that we need, I think we got 3, no, we got 4 walleye. shot a nice crappie, about 23 feet, I think. Kind of was just pulling up on the brush pile, getting ready to come up, and nice little crappie. Saw a few black bass down there. Not anything very much size. A bunch of walleye, but I've already got 3, so I can't shoot anymore. A really nice crappie on that dive. Alright, probably a couple more dives and then call it a day, head back, clean some fish. Weather's still pretty good out here. Getting a little bit of wind, not bad. Visibility's still pretty good down around 15-20 feet, kind of where I'm hanging out, so keep moving. Lake's starting to get crowded right now. We got a lot of people starting to show up out here, so got about 1 or 2 more dives, and then we'll keep moving and hopefully find a few more fish, tag out. This is so murky right there.
I'm glad you got that striper out. They swam by me 4 times. I couldn't ever. Every time I'd raise my gun, they'd flare.
People all day, really.
Huh?
I said we haven't seen people all day, really.